Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2019. This is Classics Rider episode number 40. Currently at the Dauphine, and I claimed stage 1 by over a minute. If you saw the last episode, you would have seen that. Had a chance at stage 2. Didn't win, but didn't lose time. Stage 3 on the flat. Stage 4, time trial in which I actually did pretty freaking well and held the lead. Stage 6 was a definite climbing stage, and I lost time. But not so much. Not so much. I actually held on to the race leader's jersey because I had that minute's lead. My target after that stage win initially is the KOM. But because I've been in the race lead, I have not been able to lose what is necessary. And here on stage 7, you can see with the climbing involved, I'm screwed. So let's see. Will I finally lose the jersey so that on stage 8, I can one last time go for the KOM points necessary to win that jersey. You can see I've lost at least 2 minutes today. Mark Padun helps bring me home at 3:18 down. That's going to drop me to 13th overall heading into the final stage. But here's the big ticker. I do lose a whole bunch of points on the day compared to everybody else. I do actually grab 4 points. That's not bad. But 26 now overall. So I am 11 points behind Tim Wellens heading into the final stage. And it looks like I might have lost my KOM jersey out of it. But I've also finally lost enough time that on this final stage I could actually join the breakaway and go try to claim some KOM points. But that's a bit of a gap to cover on this final stage, especially once you see what the profile is on this final stage. It will not be easy to hang on and claim a significant amount of points. There's plenty of points, but getting them is a whole nother matter when you're not a good climber, but a great hills rider. We'll do what we can. Each of these are going to be worth a significant amount of points. You've got 10 right there, right off the bat. But staying in the group and claiming points with Tim Wellens almost certain to be in that group, along with some of those other riders in the top end of the standings. That's the tricky part to this one. Because I've got to get through at least all 3 climbs prior to the finishing climb if I'm going to have any chance. Also, the time losses, I'm only 3.5 minutes down. There's still a small chance that they won't let me get in the breakaway. Or if they do, they certainly won't give us a big gap, and we'll have no chance at the stage, which I have no chance at the stage as I'm not a pure climber. We'll see what we can do on this one. Bernal, Pinot, Moss, the favorites. Those are your mountain guys with 80 plus. 78 or better overall. My GC rider would enjoy the heck out of this race. We'll see. Wellens, Conti. Those are the guys I've got to keep an eye on. The best scenario I could find myself in is a 3 or 4 man breakaway with the other few riders not being in that competition at all. A small group would be allowed a 5-6 minute gap and could cruise our way, and then I could claim the points at the top 1, 2, 3 times before Peloton catches us, what's left of it, by the final climb. But is that going to happen? Not a chance. Not a chance. Okay, there's a chance. 1 in a million. Okay, here we go. Let the fun begin. There's already 3 of us off the front. And guess who's with me? Told you I wasn't going to get this freebie. Bjork Lambrecht, the late Bjork Lambrecht, Tim Vellens, and Gabriggs Beer. He's in the competition too, isn't he? 6th with 24 points. Lambrecht just 1, so he's not a threat. And it's the 4 of us away. There is 1 more. Now, a couple more. Conrad, Craddock, Berhane, he's in the competition. We've got 2 minutes over the riders behind us, actually. I don't want to wait for those guys to catch up to us.
The gap is widening. It's now more than 2 minutes. The peloton seems
We're 3 minutes ahead.
Counter-attack by Stefan Kuhn.
Another group trying to get off front. They're already 30 seconds out, so we're going to end up with a pretty large group here. I don't want those guys to come back, but I also need to make sure that I do survive to the top. We seem interested in letting everybody catch us, and for Vellens and, well, really for all 4 of us, Lambrecht, it makes sense.
Counter-attack by Kelderman.
Unless he's just going for a stage, that doesn't make much sense. But I think as far behind as he is, it's just Vellens and I. And Vellens, he should be with me pushing. So 3 riders chasing have now pulled it back inside a minute. That would bump us to 7. Who's in that group? Conrad, he's got 2 points. Craddock has 2 points, so they're not a threat. Brain, just 7. Okay. Stage 1, he was in the breakaway with me. And it's Guillaume Martin. Ooh, I would love to have Martin here. 76, just 7 points. So, really, it's actually not going to be that bad. It's just beating Tim Vellens, who's only a 73 mountain and a 77 hills. So I've actually got him beat in most respects, because today I'm a 72 mountain and an 84 hill, 78 resistance. Yeah, I should be able to beat him. This is not what I'm okay with, though, because I just realized that this is not it. There's 13 more. There's Conti, who's in it. I do have a teammate there. 2 teammates there. I do have another teammate here. I could have 3 teammates with me, helping me out. Dauphine. Oh my goodness, I've raced against that guy so many times, but this time, nothing. Koos has 11 points. He might try to do something. Knox has 6. Schultz is coming. He's in 3rd with 29. And then Conti in 2nd with 35. So they did get away. So you got a 4-man competition now. For Vecchi, no points. Okay. Well, it's coming together. Really? Williams is the leader. I'm the one in the competition here, but no, Padoon is going to help Williams, and Williams is going to also give me orders, even though he's on a -5 and has done nothing in this race. He's going for the stage, apparently. So, no team support. Visho, you better be riding for me. No, last time, stage 1, he was bossing me around too. So, I'm going to end up with 3 teammates here in the break, which now the peloton is chasing pretty hard. Alright, well, we got 12k to go. Let's speed things up for a little bit. And has break written all over it. We're already in the break. Peloton closing us back down a little because we have 29 riders. There's at least 2 in limbo. And look at the damage this is doing. Group split. Williams and Padoon are gone. V-Show finally makes it here, but looks like he's fading. Wow, nobody is riding in the group? Why not? Okay, there we go. 5K to go, and we see a big acceleration the moment I slow down. That makes sense. Okay, I am solo. We've got 18 riders.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
Not a lot of energy left, but we're down to 4K to the top. We'll recover during the descent, and just 15. So it's a much smaller group. Guaranteed. The competitors are probably still here. Well, I can't say guaranteed, but I do see Velen's working at the front, so that's good. He's wasting all of his energy. We're down to 10. Knox. Okay, Knox is here. Schultz is here. Schultz and Velen's are here, and it looks like yeah, Conti's gone. So 3 contenders left in the group. I take a turn at the front, and let's back off. Are you accelerating, Mr. Velen's? A little early for an acceleration here. I need to go for second over the top on this one. It's just 4 of us chasing. Oh no, 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 no. Not strong enough as a climber. But how is Velen's, like, with all that work that he put in, I don't see how he is still there. How well, at least he's not going over the top first. He'll go ahead just in front of me, but that means I move up closer to second, but not closer to where I need to be, not closer to Velen's. Now he's 13 points ahead. Move ahead of Schultz, but Gabritziger, didn't he only have like 7 points? He went over the top first. It's only 10 points. How does he have that many all of a sudden? We need to back off. Those 3 are a minute ahead. Yeah, that's not good. Maintain 48 seconds. Can I catch these guys? I'm holding steady on the energy and actually recovering a little bit. 33 seconds behind. So I have actually pulled back time on them even though I am recovering. But I'm not recovering terribly well, but you can only recover so fast. We're just cruising. 27 seconds. But again, recovery was rather limited. Oh, there we go. Group of... Ooh, don't drop me. Don't drop me. There we go. 11 riders. Back together. We're going to sit on for a little while. Let's grab some water. 66K to go.
One of the motorcyclists says that a rider is down. Apparently, he didn't interfere with the race.
Schultz is here. Velen's is here. So we didn't lose... Well, Conti. Conti's still out of it. But that's still 3... Well, top 4. Myself included. Now. Current top 4. Oh no, I think Conti's still in the top 4. 4 of the top 5 anyway. Whatever. Whatever it is. 4K to the top.
There's a growing list of riders left behind.
Hanging on here at the back end, 3.9. This one's only a Category 2. There's not as many points here. 5, 3, 2, 1, and I do not have the energy. This time I'd just like to be in the group. Ah, we just split off. 7 riders going on ahead. Vervecchi knocks here, so that's not going to help me. 2.7. Can we get back on? Vervecchi, can you get us back up there? He does, and now we're down to 9. But I'm almost toast here.
The riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above
Nope,
10%.
here comes the attack.
Counter-attack by Tim Valens.
Just trying to hang on with the group. I'm not going to get points this time. There goes Gebretzker. Gil Martin, go claim some points, buddy. I know I've said it on my GC one, but Guillaume Martin, one of my favorite riders in the peloton.
That's half the race.
Continental Pro Team,
Should be a lot more movement from now on in.
15 points down. Not going to happen. There's only 10 right there. We'd still be 5 down, and we're not going to get to that final climb. I mean, obviously I can't get over even the weakest climb of the day without getting dropped before the top. This time, can we recover a bit better, though? That was my big problem, was I didn't recover to begin with. Still a minute and a half ahead of the peloton. That's the funny thing. I've got no teammates in the peloton. Everybody's out the back. So I'm 2.5 ahead of Matthews. 30% breakaway. 8 riders ahead of me, but they are a minute ahead of me. I'm about to hit the base of the next climb with very little energy. I will be caught by the peloton before too long here, looks like. There they go. There's the sprint point. But it's going to be up, 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 up.
This climb features some dreadful percentages.
11.8k, 5.9%. Anyway, Guillaume Martin, Continental Pro rider, and yet again and again and again, Tour de France and other stage races, you see him hanging in there late. All alone, no teammates anywhere near him. Caught by the peloton here now.
Only a few riders are capable of following the very fast pace up front.
But he hangs in there. It just... What an awesome ride that he's put in at the Tour de France the last few times for a young Continental Pro rider like he is. So, super impressed by how he rides and how he hangs in there, how he climbs compared to other young riders around the world. No, he's not Egan Bernal or anything like that. He's not future world champion. But imagine what's going to happen in a couple years as he develops a little bit more, and as he, or as Wanty Group Gobert itself, as a entire entity, moves up to World Tour status. Now, the more likely is he'll move on from Wanty Group Gobert and see World Tour that way. Can't even make it to the top on this one. Even with a minute head start on these guys. There goes Bernal and company. Moving on up. Leaving me behind. I will recover on the descent and catch back up to these guys, though. Maybe. Oh, it's already a minute. Minute 20.
So now it's the descent. It's less physically exhausting than a climb, but it's more stressful as the riders must choose their trajectory well and maintain
Okay,
a good
recover.
position on the road.
We need it for the final climb. We're going to be riding solo. We are not catching back up to those guys. The gap is getting bigger. Anyway, yeah, imagine what will happen when he's with, like, say, Ineos, with the kind of resources that they have. Thank you, Mollberger. Appreciate the ride. 25 left in the peloton. There was, 6, 7, 8 riders left ahead. We still have a little gap, but obviously I'm not going to catch up to those guys. My recovery is looking fairly good. Oh. Don't lose him. Don't lose him. He's tired, but I'm still recovering. So sorry for doing this to you, Mulberger. I'm not helping you out here. 11.6K for the final climb, 9% average gradient, 1,500 meters.
The entente in the escape group is far from cordial. There are a couple of riders who want to go it alone.
Hey, we've only lost 45 seconds through that descent and on the flat, so thank you, Mulberger. Peloton caught a few riders ahead, and they're starting to lose riders out the back, so I've lost track of where, if anything, is going on. And I just left Mulberger behind. Let's see, is this... what can I ride here? 10K. Try a 71. Definitely closing guys down in front of me at this rate. 9K to go. I'll use my gel soon. At this pace, I'm not deteriorating too quickly here. Actually, yes, I am. Back off a little bit more. Nice if I can... oh, and there's Schultz. I'm not going to be collecting KOM points on this one, even though there's a lot of them available. But we can ride with Schultz for a little bit. Or just ride, we'll ride on by. Alright, let's use that gel. We'll move up the order here in a little bit. When that gel kicks in.
The riders are in a portion above 10%.
There we go. There's Martin Lambrecht. I got back up to my group. Woo! I'm going to hang with them for a little while. 2.8K to go. Egan Bernal for the win. Thibaut Pinot second. Enrique Mas third. Kruiswijk, Brambilla, Aru, Kalmajan, Bennett, Galopan, Tolhoek. There goes all the points. Velens takes 13th, so he definitely is going to keep the KOM. 1.2. Let's go have some fun, huh? Martin, going with me. My guy. Pull back a ton of time there. That was still 10 minutes after Bernal crossed the line. I was just with those guys not long ago. I was only 2 minutes behind at the base of the climb from the peloton. So I lost 8 minutes on that climb. Dang, Bernal, you are fast. Finished 29th on the stage. Not bad for somebody who is not a climber, but I did have a pretty hefty head start on the stage, didn't I? So I did not win the race. I can tell you that much for sure. I did not win the KOM. So all we can really take is that stage 1 stage victory and be proud of that one. But also be disappointed in that one, because that's the main reason why I was not able to get the KOM. These climbs here were going to be a lot of trouble, and I knew they were going to be a lot of trouble. Pinot, so close. Not close enough, though. Bernal's beat him every time. Wonder what the final gaps ended up being. Well, gaps on the stage, pretty big. You can see we blew up all over the mountain, 9:53 down in the end. Had a good finish there. I definitely gained some time. Bernal wins by 42 seconds. 2.5 to Moss, 3 to Kruiswijk, 4.5 to Aru, 5 to Brambilla, 6 to Galopan, almost 7 to Kalmajan, Bennett, 8 to Micah in 10th. I slipped to 19th overall. Matthews was 10th in the points. I was 14th. KOM, I ended up finishing right where I started the day at 4th. I did get ahead of Schultz, but I know I did try to pronounce it a little bit closer to correctly earlier, but yeah, I'm not even going to try right now. 76. Conti, as much as he blew up and struggled, he still had enough points. He started the day with 35. He finished with 35. I started the day with 26. Finished with 30. That's all I was able to manage. All I managed to pull back. And that's that mountain rating. Those were full-blown mountains, 4 of them. The fact that I even finished in the top 30 is a miracle. Tim Vellens, a bit better as a national climber than I am. And that made the difference, even though I was a 72 with the bonus. You have no idea what he had. If he was on form, he could have been a 75, 76. He certainly did well enough to hang on and take 13th. Even Bernal only had 20 points. Under 25s, how far did I slip? I took 2nd place to Egan Bernal, the race winner. But I was the 2nd best under 25. Well, there you go. Hey, look at that. I didn't just... 3K away from the breakaway mark that I was looking for. 4th best in climber classification, 2nd in the Young Riders. It's still worth 27 points. It's something. And look at that. The manager's happy with me. That's different. I'm not used to that this season. But whatever that all was, we have Mont Ventoux next. Yeah, I'm not going to win that. So we'll quick sim. Because I'm definitely not going to win that. Guillaume Martin, he's got a chance. My teammate Williams, he's got a chance, but is nowhere. He's way out of form right now. Schlegel wins over Hamilton, Lucas Hamilton. We were 10th as a team. Don't even know where I was, but it was definitely not near the top of the standings. And now we're going to have a little bit of time off with U.S. Road Championships up next. What is that profile this year? It's flat, but punchy-ish. Don't think I'm going to do anything with that one. But we have the National Championships, and then what do we have coming up in the next little while? So the Österreich Rundfahrt, that's the little time trial uphill. We have flat. Punchy could do something with stage 3. Not going to do anything with those stages. And we could do one with the final stage. So we'll have a chance on 2 stages for Österreich. So next episode, we're looking at Road Race Championship for the U.S. 2 stages possible in Österreich, and that'll be the focus on the next one. That will put us into August and a new contract signing period. So that'll be within the next episode. That's going to do it for this episode. In August, San Sebastian, definite chance there. The Vuelta, we'll only be doing a handful of stages on that one. Again, the big climbs, KOM, I think is a bit out of reach. So I might just focus on a couple punchy stages. 3. Whatever that stage is. Maybe there. Maybe. We'll have a few opportunities. And then there's the end of the season. Coming hard and fast. Maybe 3 episodes till the end of the season. Maybe 4. That's going to do it for this one. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.